Hello. So I started to record this once already, but kind of in the middle of recording, there were some people walking outside of my building, and kind of out of respect for them, I didn't want to continue recording and have their conversation being part of the video. So the video was intended to be an unboxing of a order I did off of TikTok, but instead I will, I guess now just go through what was in the box or what in the order. So I got two things. I ordered some crystals, and then I also did a blind date with an oracle deck. The shop I got it from was Aembr Apothecary. And that's their thing there if you're interested. So with the crystals, I did the Taurus Zodiac crystal kit, since Taurus rather is my zodiac sign. It had a sticker of the Taurus symbol, and then the crystals that were with it were emerald, malachite, and aquamarine. Of course, they're not quite showing up very well since I'm doing this outside. But being outside in nature, or at least sitting on my deck, or porch thing of my apartment does help me out with my nervous system and everything like that. And I do find that crystals can help with channeling some of that energy. I know some people might think that crystals and tarot and oracle and all that kind of stuff might be too woo-woo, but that's okay. It's not for everybody, and that's all right. So in the oh, I almost forgot. There was also a incense cone that was with the crystals. I do like lighting incense, also candles, as well, as a way to not only have pleasant smells going on in my surroundings, but again, to help create a sense of calm in my life. So in the blind date with an oracle deck, there was some more incense, and they were sticks this time instead of the cone, a candle, a pen, there was a bookmark kind of in the shape of a oracle deck card. Tea, and this is one I've not heard of before. The flavor is pineapple green tea, which sounded interesting, and I am definitely a tea drinker, so I think I will probably like that. There were a couple more stickers. A pen. And then this is the oracle deck. Moonology Oracle cards. It's a 44 deck, and it comes with a guidebook. Looks like by Yasmin Boland, artwork by Nix Rowan. And then, let me get it open. On the inside of the box, it says, "Let the moon be your guide." Then it's got the guidebook, which I do find helpful. I would classify myself definitely as a beginner when it comes to like oracle and tarot cards. So having the guidebooks does help to kind of help understand what the cards mean and help decipher what they're supposed to represent. And then the one side of the card has different phases of the moon. And then on the back is the oracle part. So I've heard before that with tarot and oracle that you should knock on the cards as a way to wake them up. I don't know how true that is. And I don't know how many of these kind of holes or package openings I'll do, or how many times I'll pull a card or anything like that on this channel. But for the sake of today and doing this particular one, I will pull a card. So I knocked on it and I'm shuffling. So then I'll just kind of pull a card for the general group. So it's kind of, from my understanding, it's kind of one of those things where if keep what fits, let go of what doesn't. Let's do this one. So then we've got, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. And then when we go to the oracle book, or guidebook, and it does, scrolling through the book, it does look like it gives some good information of, like if you have specific questions that you want to ask it, like the layout, how to do with it, and all of that. Trying to Okay, look for the bigger picture. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minutia can be counterproductive, or perhaps you're being a lot. Hold on. Let me start over on reading this. Okay. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minutia can be counterproductive, or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you see then? Or what you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't yet have exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. Then it also says attunement to the moon. Take time out for a mini break or adventure. Additional meanings for this card. This situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Being confident without being overconfident to win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. Find balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. The teaching. The full moon in Sagittarius is a time when we are reminded that life is an adventure and there's a big, wide world to see beyond our backyard. It's about having fun and being prepared to sail into uncharted territory. It's about big ideas versus the details. No matter when you draw this card, it encourages you to look at the big picture. So I hope that helps provide some potential insight for you. And like I said, I don't know how many of these videos I'll end up doing with sharing things I order that can have benefits of and promoting a calmer, more peaceful lifestyle for you, for whatever that looks like. But if this kind of video does relate to you, give it a thumbs up. If you would like me to, potentially do more regular tarot card pulls from this one, or I do have other decks as well that I can pull from. But if that's something that you would be interested in seeing more of in the channel, please comment below that you would like more tarot readings, or oracle card rather. If you did like it, check out Amityville Apothecary. I know there are a lot of other places as well in stores you can get this kind of stuff through. But anyway, I hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. And in the comments below, let me know if you are interested in more frequent oracle card pullings.